What is up, Knights? Happy Sunday morning, and we are back for some more GAC, the second round for the last week of the 3v3 season. We are currently 4-3, still in the top 100. This week's matchups are very, very challenging. I mean, top-end players, there's no such thing as an easy matchup. I'm constantly having to change my strategy and my board if I want to compete because, yes, I am a YouTuber, I'm a content creator, but besides that, a lot of players are going to scout and see your weaknesses and utilize their strengths. So I need to change up my strategy, and I did for this round. I'm trying to do something I've never done before. I'm trying to get my highest efficiency ever in this game. Trying to get like over a 2090 if possible. Don't know if it's going to happen because I can easily get stuck on a couple teams if my strategies don't go the way I want. But the goal for this Grand Arena is to get the highest possible banner wins as possible. I'm talking the record for the channel. I'm trying. We're going to see what happens. So, as we head into game, 39-48 in Kyber 1. Lost the first round to a very tough opponent. Awesome player, too. Our opponent for today is Richie Sake, or Saki. Don't know if I'm saying it correctly, but they're from Clones Unleashed. Top 5 guild in the game. Arguably top 3. It's a very good guild. Gauntlet, very, very impressive. Legacy score is phenomenal. 15.7 million galactic power, so nothing over the top crazy. I do see this player a lot into the top 50 often, or at least top 100. So what I'm trying to sort by relic 10s. That's what's the biggest question. Only a row and a half. So I have faced opponents with 3 rows and a half, 4 rows. So this is very fair. I have a full row. They have a little bit more than me. Not the end of the world. The ones that are sticking out that are a little bit different is you don't really see often a lot of relic 10 Kylos. Drogans is not often. Bane you're seeing more and more of, but going for all the Galactic Legends, which is absolutely fine. They benefit a lot from that extra Relic Amplifier level, so all good stuff, and I love the Relic 10 Satele. Same as me. So, they don't have the Commander Cody level 9. Interesting. The Datacrons are honestly nothing over the top. This is pretty fair. So, I think that, honestly, this is a very... I was expecting way more in terms of Datacrons, but very good player. That's all that means. Doesn't need over-the-top, crazy arsenal of Datacrons to perform. So, going to be a very tough matchup. They're obviously very good. So, I did change up my board a bit. I went more heavy on offense today because I'm trying to get a very efficient score. But it could all go down if I fail on a team. Because, yes, there are hard counters for certain teams this meta, but if they don't go your way, you're absolutely dunsies. So, I ended up keeping 3 GLs on the front wall. I did keep Jabba. I think Jabba is obviously very good for certain matchups like Baylan, but I have other answers if needed. So I kept Hondo with Hondo, Rey, Ben, Cal. I put the non-focused Datacron with Cassian. That probably is going to get Wampa soloed. But Jabba and Ezra, back wall is very, very weak. I put... Well, it's not completely weak, but it's not any Galactic Legend team. This is a very weak team, but I'm hoping that with the Wordy Galactic Republic 6, if they try something cheeky with Bounty Hunters, it might not go their way. We'll have to see. Enoch is a very, solid B team. Wookiees, obviously Darth Vader Dual Zen is very tough. Up top, I kept my Codys, my Baylan, my Stormtrooper Luke, my Inquisitors, and my Aphra is on defense. I was not doing too much with her. So, what I have to deal with is going to be Cassian with the FDC. Very good. Palpatine with Vader. Ahsoka with Dedra Kron. Queen Amidala again. I'm not taking any chances with that one. I can tell you that for sure. And then we have Rey, Ben, Luminara. So that's obviously very, very tough. Sign of Django, Aphra, Saw, Gungans, and Inquisitor, Barriss. So this is another scenario where it's like, I don't think I'll do Great Mothers there. I don't want to risk losing the Grand Arena. So I might as well just go ahead and use like some sort of Sith Eternal Bane combo or something on that. I'm trying to be as efficient as I possibly can against this player because I think they're going to do very well. The goal is 2090, but I cannot drop. I cannot afford to lose. That's the whole thing. So there could be counters that are like 80-90% win rate that I could be that 11 and 10% that loses. So let's have some fun. Nice fun Sunday morning Grand Arena. Beautiful day out. Good mood. Let's try to get the W. First things first, this Cassian team is scary. It's the Super Cassian team with Luthen and Leia. They have the FDC. It's powerful. The level 15 is, you never know what's going to happen. And they gain crazy offense. So I am going to go with Queen, with Padawan Obi-Wan and Master Qui-Gon. I have her at relic 10. going with a max health and protection 3, the Wordy Galactic Republic 6, with very high defense, lots of crit damage, because if they get hit with vulnerable, which they are from Queen's middle ability, all I need is to be able to have high crit damage. I don't need really crit chance. So this tied with that, that's a lot of extra crit damage. So I'm hoping this works. There's some weird interaction with the turn meter gain that my Qui-Gon was getting really low last time, but if this works out the way I want, it'll be a 57 banner win. We'll see what happens. Obviously, they're all hit with blind. I am going to do this because that gives us extra damage. He's already gone, so that's a great start. Now, the whole thing is I want to try for her not to revive. She might revive here. Yep, okay, well, I tried to avoid that. Maybe I should have just targeted her. Might not matter in the end. We're just landing so many crits. I guess it didn't matter in the end. Okay. Just want to be careful of any turn meter gain stuff. To me, this is looking like a 57. Right, we don't gain turn meter. This should be it. Or we can't assist. Okay. Alright, solid. Good, solid start to the Grand Arena. That's a 67. The only downfall of using that, it means I have to go with Ufus against Rey, which could not end up being the highest banner win. Sometimes it's a little dicey if things don't go your way. Have to check out the modding for the Bane and the Luminara and Rey. So, might think about that. I wonder if I do want to use Ufus there or if I want to use something else. Regardless, that was a phenomenal start to this Grand Arena. It's a very tough team. Unfortunately, it does require Queen to be consistent, and I'm happy it worked. Alright, here we go. We have to deal with Rey now, and if this works, very ideal for me. The goal is 57. Worst case scenario is obviously losing, but best worst case scenario is a 55. Relic 10. He's modded. The Ben Solo is modded for health a little bit, so it's a little bit different. Obviously, the stats are phenomenal. But if you take a look, Ben has a health arrow, a health triangle, offense cross. So more of a health mod. The crit chance is at 74, or it's over here, 51% because he's special damage. So going for more of the tanky route. I'm going 25% turn meter for dark side, armored pen, high crit damage, offense, and a little bit of health. The last time I did this, it was a 57, but I don't know if I got lucky. So let's take our time with this and try our best to get a 57 and not let them get into ultimate. So this worked out just the same way as last time. Increase your cooldowns. I'm going to try to see if I get the big shot onto you. Alright, didn't work out the way I wanted. Not the way I wanted. We're going to be in a little bit of trouble. Definitely in some trouble. Maybe not. I think that critical hit immunity is going to kill me, because I'm not going to kill him. Let me think for a second. I'm not killing him. Really unfortunate. Let me see if I can keep damage immunity, maybe? freaking lost. GG. That'll be a guaranteed GG. Oh, come on. It works out every single time besides today. I don't know what I could have done differently. The critical hit immunity was a problem. If Ben Solo doesn't have critical hit immunity, I win. Because I just one-shot him. Sucks. I thought I had enough stacks of Anguish. I thought I could have killed him on the 5th stack, but he's modded for extra health. Super, super unfortunate. That is more than likely going to cost us the Grand Arena. Really sucks. That destroys the entire purpose of this whole run. I wanted to try to be super efficient. I wanted to try to get the one-shots and everything. So my whole strategy is over. I'm still going to try my best to be efficient for everything else, but with a drop, I don't think I'm going to get a win. But let's act like we are. My opponent hasn't attacked yet. We don't know. I'm going to try to clean up this Rey with Katan. She's at a low enough threshold where I'm thinking I could just gun her down. This Kron I'm going with is buffing a basic with armor, pen, health, and crit damage just to blow through her. I don't want to use a GL. I mean, she's low. Let's see if she heals back up. I was going to say, what is going on here? Alright, well, we got rid of Rey. Try to not let that affect us banner-wise too much. Alright, we only lost one protection. Wait, did we get full protection? We got full health and full protection. Okay. I'll take that. I didn't want to risk anything too much, and I really wanted to do a non-GL counter for the cleanup. Let's see if it bites me in the end. It probably is. I'm letting you guys know now that's probably going to bite me, but hey, I had to try it. I had to do something. I didn't want to deal with overpowered Cassian, so alright, unfortunate drop, but let's keep going and try to be efficient. Next is going to be Queen Amidala, and I kind of want some redemption from last round. So I brought Saw on offense with Luthen and Traya, with Luthen, Focus Datacron with Cassian. This Queen team is full Relic 9. They have the Max Health Protection 3, Wordy Galactic Republic 6, with defense, lots of crit damage and protection. Let's see how this goes. The FTC is very good. Yeah. Saw is normally a pretty good counter for Queen, but you never know with how Grand Arenas go. Here. The Marked and Padawan Obi-Wan is ideal. I mean, look how fast and easy that is. Night and day difference. It's not even close. Put this on you. A lot of damage. Lost a banner. Unfortunate, we lost the protection banner on Saw, but that's a lot easier than the Great Mother battle, I guess. It's a team that cannot be taken lightly. Definitely cannot be taken lightly, but I'm happy I was able to get it to work. Yeah, them not having Queen on offense makes me wonder what they're going to do on my Rey on defense. I wonder if they're going to try to do Ufus on my Cal. Maybe that could be something that bites them, but I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Hopefully they struggle on one of my teams, but this is pretty solid. Next team is Ahsoka Ezra with Hoyang and the Dedra Focus Datacron. I've been seeing this a lot all season long. It's been getting me holds. Defense, crit avoid, health. It's dangerous. Going with Leia here. Buffs on a special. Rebel Repose 6. Drogon 9 with defense, crit damage, armor pen, health. And most importantly, I think the potency is very nice here to try to see if you can land the stuns on Ezra. Okay. Beginning's always like kind of dicey. Because he's going to go, he's very fast. The good thing is he just doesn't hit as hard with the FDC. I mean, obviously he hits good, but he's not hitting as hard as normal. Let me just do that. Alright, well, this one's hitting kind of hard. Let's equalize. Burning. Just gotta get rid of Hoyang and then we'll deal with Ezra after. Alright. Stun? Nope. Stun? Yep. He's exiled, that stinks. Tenacity down is nice. Stun. I'm gonna launch it. Try to get protection removed. He is tanky. Not worried about Ahsoka. I can deal with her at the end. Alright, cool. Kind of wish I saved that ability, actually, so I can remove her protection, but I think we're going to be fine. Our crit chance is nice. Hopefully this is a 57. Yeah, solid. Solid, solid. Honestly, the Dedra is nice, but the damage from Ezra is not nearly as high as it could be because it doesn't have an armor pen or high crit damage cron. It's purely for defensive stats to try to stall you out or time you out or something like that. But Leia has been solid for me against that variant all season long. This would have been a really good run if we didn't drop. So frustrated with myself, but yeah, this was good. We got one more team left. Well, here we are. Darth Vader dual Zen. I'm going to end up using Kenobi because I have to pick up Banner Loss. And I'm going to do an Underman. Just the two. They have the Max Health Protection 3, the Sith bonus turn 6, and the Palpatine 9 with crit damage, protection, potency, and crit chance. Just doing an Underman here. Max Health Protection, the Galactic Republic bonus turn 6 with defense, protection, tenacity, and potency. Depending on this back wall, I definitely have my concerns. Okay. Perfect. Get rid of your first hatred. It's a bonus turn. Didn't even have to call her to assist. Let's just do it for funsies. Should be a 58. I mean, that's very efficient. You can't get any more efficient than that, but let's see this back wall. Let's see this back wall. Damn. 535. That should have been so much higher. Alright, what do we have? A back wall Hondo, a Baylan, a Great Mother team, Bad Batch, and Mace. So they went hard. They went pretty hard on offense too. Trying to think. What are they going to do on my Rey? I think they're going to try to do Ufus on Rey. I would think. Or they could just do Leia. They might be predicting that I have more hard stuff in the back, but it's really not. I could be hiding some GLs. It might not be. You never know. But this isn't that bad. This isn't that bad. I'm going to have to do some crazy undermans to try to pick up the slack. But, yeah. We're going to have to see how this goes. Not giving up. Not giving up. A banner drop. A drop battle at this rank certainly almost means GG. But all I can do is control my outcome. So let's keep it going. Alright, time to get this battle over with. I took Kylo off of defense, back on offense for this purpose. So here we go. Honda with Vane. Hopefully almost done with this Crom. 25% turn meter. Basic reset 6. With defense, offense, armor pen, and crit damage. Going with a 25% turn meter, pure glass cannon, armor pen, offense, and crit damage. Always RNG with the cooldown increased on Hux. Always. Okay, go for a stun. We will go here. Here. Maybe I should have just targeted Vane. Okay, stun. It's not good. I think I might have made a misplay. Find out in a second. Let's protect the two targets. Alright, not bad. Maybe I should have done that to Rey. Do that. That's a full banner win. Okay, not bad. Not bad. The efficiency was there. Obviously, bringing Kylo on offense makes that matchup a lot easier. I think I fudged up, guys. I think I fudged up, and I should have done Stranger Maul on Rey instead of Ufus. That's probably what's going to end up biting me. I could have just done Stranger Maul with Starkiller. Ugh, it's just like so natural. You're like, ugh, whatever. Okay. That was solid. Trying to think about how to approach these next couple matchups because I'm going to have to do crazy undermans to even have a chance. So, going to figure it out. Okay, next up is Baylan, and I am going to go with JML here. I think I can try to do some crazy undermans with some other teams. And if I have a high enough potency cron, I think I can do this. FDC, obviously very powerful. Not as strong than the 5v5 variant. But I'm going with a max health protection 3 with my highest potency cron. Not a lot of protection. I think the ability block in the beginning is very nice. Let's see. And hopefully he doesn't dodge. You know what's so funny? That's a GG. Oh. Look at it. Let's see. It's the banner stealer. All banner stealers. Can I get banners back? And get the 56 back. 56 or no? 57. Yes, that's what I meant. 57. Okay. All right. What am I missing? I feel like when I've done that matchup previously on my alt account, they were ability blocked. So I'm trying to think about what the heck happened there. Regardless, it worked out in my favor because I got the protection banners back. But that was something that was a little dicey. A little dicey in the beginning because I was so worried that I didn't have any protection on my Kron that I wasn't going to be able to one-shot underneath Shin's protection. But it worked out for me. We got full banners, so that's good. Trying to come back with more efficiency, more banner catch-up after that drop. So I am going to do a Wampa solo against the Inquisitor Barriss team. They are scary, though. They have the buffs on a basic with the Wardy Inquisitor 6, with lots of armor pen, health, defense, and offense. Hopefully Wampa and her focus datacron is enough to get this done. It hasn't failed me this season. I have seen cases where it could fail, but for me, I've been kind of lucky. So hopefully I can get lucky again today. Doesn't look like I am at the moment. Okay, maybe I am. It's a lot of exposes, though. Not liking like this already. Do I apply heal immunity? Let's see what happens. Am I going to lose? Maybe not. Okay. Always so scary in the beginning. Always. But it's literally... You can't get more efficient unless it was a 59. But he's just not modded that fast. I don't think you can outspeed a team like that. Not very easily. So, alright, Wampa coming in clutch to help me try to regain some of these banners. I think I'll go for an easy one now. Mace Windu, you know the deal. It's always going to be Traya. They have all the picture-perfect 3, 6, and 9. The wordy one, lots of defense, great damage. You know the deal. I'm going with Nihilus's Focus Datacron with Traya in the lead. I think I can get better banners with Traya in the leadership. Sometimes when I do Nihilus lead, it's like a 56. Oh my god. What? Why? Jeez Louise. Can you leave Traya alone? Leave Traya alone. What the heck? That's just incredible. Traya almost went down. Should be a breeze of a match. Looks like we're going to bounce back. But that was a very scary opener. Oops, I meant to do the other ability. That's a misplay. Can you get, like... They're able to ignore taunt. Get rid of you. Just attack him. Nope, not the person. Are they able to ignore taunt? Don't get it. That should be a 57. Alright, there we go. That was a little dicey in the beginning. A little dicey. The protection disruption is very nice with Galactic Republic. It really can be. And with the increased damage from Depa's level 9, with the investigation stuff, it's pretty scary. But still, doing what we need to with Traya. We're going to go ahead and go against Saw next. And Inquisitors are the clear answer. They've been all season long. Wow. Health and protection gain off an evade 3. Buffs on us. Buffs at the end of their turn, level 6 for Rebels. I don't really see that often. It's pretty strong. And the Chirrut 9 with high defense and some health. So, Grand Inquisitor level 9, Wordy Inquisitor 6. buffs on a basic, armor pen, defense, offense, and some potency. Nothing less than 57 is acceptable here. We're going to get countered a lot, as you can see. How do I want to do this? I'm going to wait for the heal. What the heck is happening? I'm doing this for the banners. I was gonna say, like, why do I find that one more tricky than the Luthen variant in 3v3? I had to play that slow to ensure I got a 57, because if I didn't, that was looking like more like a 56-55 type of scenario. So, yeah, gotta just take your time with it. Make sure you get, your cooldowns are getting reset on a kill. Recover the protection back with 7th Sister's second ability, and ended up bouncing back for a 57. Going for some mega super duper efficiency. Super duper efficiency was what I'm trying to say. I'm combining Sith Eternal Bane against Great Mothers. They have the buffs on a basic with defense, protection, crit damage, and offense. Gotta be careful with Spirit's damage. She ignores defense. Going with the max health damage 3 for Sith. Or the max health damage 3 for Dark Side, and the Sith damage immunity 6. With defense, very high crit damage, and health. Gonna try to link... I don't know if I can link Spirit, because she's under stealth. So, let me think for a sec. I at least want to remove her foresight. I'm gonna wait a second. That might have been a mistake. Do I have a choice in the matter? I'm trying to get her. Whatever. Spirit could potentially do really big stuff to Bane. See what I mean? It's exactly what I mean. Let's see. Absolute lunacy. Is she a balanced character? Is she a balanced character? Is this real? Is this... We just lost. They're my favorite team in the game. She's not balanced. Absolutely not balanced. GG. Night Sister Spirit is not a balanced character. Hold on one second. We're gonna stay right here. Just want to see if I can even show you guys this. Hold on one sec. Where are we going here? Okay. Just to show you guys. Just bear with me. Let's hop over to the other screen really quick. %92 win rate. 92%. That is incredible. And guys, they're my favorite team in the game. Favorite team in the game. That is insane. A Galactic Legend and a Conquest unit, the best Conquest unit in the game, just got mollywopped because of Night Sister Spirit being able to ignore defense. Absolutely insane. Don't know what to say. Do not know what to say. Absolutely lunacy. Going with Stranger Star Killer, Spider Maul, 25% turn meter, armor pen defense, crit damage, and potency. Absolutely insane That just happened to me. Constant foresight. Just silly. Maybe I should have fractured Morgan. They're like not taking damage. I don't understand. I don't think there's defense on this Kron, is there? 99%? Like, that's not even a high damage Kron. Could you imagine if there was like over 100% crit damage? Well, that's definitely Grand Arena. The Grand Arena's done. Without a doubt, if it wasn't already cooked, that solidified it. Alright. Not my best last two matchups, but I'm genuinely surprised at that damage from at least Bane. Like, I could not link Spirit. She's under stealth. But, like, how is she blowing up Bane like that? He gets so much stats when he's got the rule at 2. Absolutely absurd. Time to use the broken team on offense, this time for us. Going against Aphra with BT and IG90. Speed up on a basic, lots of defense, crit damage, and health. I'm going with a buff on a basic as well, with crit damage and offense. The defense is pretty good. All the defense you want does not matter, and I'll show you guys in a second why. Right here. When Night Sister Spirit has Foresight, wait, hold on. At the end of her turn, at the start of each encounter, Night Sister Spirit gains Foresight for 1 turn. While Night Sister Spirit has Foresight, she has 100% offense and ignores armor. That right there is the most broken part about her kit. It's literally, it's absolutely insane. See that? All that defense? Nothing. It does nothing. Makes it a breeze. It's like, it's not even up for a debate how insane this team is. Look at the Spirit damage. They don't even move. I love Great Mothers. They are amazing. Night Sister Spirit's unique is simply not balanced. It's just so over the top for a marquee character. But, no, do not nerf her. That's not what I want. I like the team, but they should not be beating Sith Eternal Bane combined. That was ridiculous. Next team I'm going to tackle now is going to be the Boba Fett Sign of Django team with Forlom and Asajj. It's actually very good. Turn meter on the 3 and the 6. Great armor pen, crit damage, defense, and offense. Satele is the way to go. But I don't have the best level 3. It's the Cleanse with 27% protection, crit damage, health, and lots of defense. Maybe to help me survive a little bit. But it's still a dangerous team. And they're going to get out ahead. They're going to get a lot of turn meter. They're going to do basics. They're going to get resets. They're going for Jolie first. Luckily, we have the taunt up. No damage because of protection disruption. Okay, that should help us. There's the damage because we didn't have protection disruption. Go for a stun. Revan getting hit pretty hard. They're immune to daze. More stunning. Crazy that Jolie is like a better third in 3v3 now. Banner Stealer? Nope. Alright. 57 it is. It's crazy. My goal in mind for this Grand Arena did not go the way it was intended. I thought I was going to be able to have more than enough on offense, and I'm ended up losing matchups, losing up things I should not have lost. But at least the wins that we're getting are very high, so that's at least a positive. But damn, did we really blow it with some of those last second matchups. We have 2 teams remaining, and it's Gungans, and I forgot the other one. It might be Bad Batch, but Lord Vader it is. Buffs on a basic with crit damage, defense, crit chance, and health. I'm going an Underman with just Apo, max health damage 3, Sith bonus turn 6 with defense, crit damage, and some potency. There's no tank to worry about, so I'm not worried about being stuck behind the shield generator. Or not being able to target the generator, I should say. I don't think they can gain health with shock, which is unfortunate. I'd like to get him back to full health. It's probably not going to happen. Especially with that ability. See. Still heal immunity, I think. Yeah, that's just not gonna help our case with banners. Gonna have to like get to like 60 stacks and really just do it a lot. He's gonna do the second ability, right? Nope. Stop shocking Apo. Go for Lord Vader. How did he get damage immunity? Did one of my characters get damage immunity? How did he get it? Alright. Can I get a big heal? Nope. That's the type of healing I want. Let's get down to business. Yeah. Alright, it ended up being a 57 anyway. I tried to go for a 58. Appa was getting hit a little bit too hard. And with the shock and the heal immunity, it's just way too hard to recover. By the time that you're dealing enough healing, you're hitting them way too hard to recover. So, alright, 57 it is. And for the final team, the Bad Batch, we're going to go with Malgus with Darth Revan. They're a pretty high relic. They have the buffs on a basic, Wordy Mercenary 6, high defense, armor pen, and health. I'm not going with Darth Revan's Focus Datacron. I'm going with a regular Sith Cron, max health damage 3. The Fear, Pain, and Shock offense ramping 6 with defense, tenacity, crit damage, and crit chance. I kind of want to see how the ramping works with this Datacron. Curious. Luckily, he's only still at 20. That's ramping up our damage. Really protection modded. I'd rather just get rid of Wrecker because he's annoying. I guess that doesn't count as the leader being gone because she's in captive. Is our damage ramping the way I'm thinking it could? Not yet. He's still at 20 stacks. That's crazy. Let's just get rid of you. And that's going to be a 57. Alright. Not happy with today's performance. Not happy at all. The strategy was not how I wanted. That's a 1605. That's just not going to cut it today. Unless somehow one of these teams causes massive issues. I think the only one that will is going to be Rey, because it's a very good defensive Kron, but maybe he's trying to save stuff for the back, so he tries to underman, and it's possible, but I don't know. I'm kind of curious to see how they're going to perform. But this is a traditional defense. We're going to do probably Leviathan, Profundity, and Home 1. For this one, it's a lot easier fleet than last match. Last match was very challenging. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Just do the 4-man. Go for a 76. Loving Home 1 on offense. So that would mean that if we do lose this, we'd be at 4-4 for the season, and I'd have to get a win in the last round to be a positive record, but not the end of the world if we're not. This is very tough competition, and I am learning a lot and having fun. That's the most part. I may seem tilted, but I am having fun. I'm only tilted or slash, you know, I'm not going to say upset, but just because I care. I want to improve my gameplay. Yeah, the Empire matchup is the easiest for Home 1. It's just such a breeze. Kind of crazy how Rebels are hard countering an Empire fleet that's supposed to be countering Rebels. It's so funny. So that's that. This one typically takes a little bit longer. I am probably just going to do the starting 3 because I do want to try to be efficient. Just in case this Grand Arena comes down to like bare minimum, I have to try my best. So I will take advantage of the spots where I can. Didn't get the assisting I wanted. That's okay. Very tanky, but we got some good assisting. They jump out ahead. Ebon Hawk. Very good reinforcement. Not getting a lot of assists. Okay. I don't know if that's going to be enough. Might just have squeaked it out or might not. Just barely missed. Not getting a lot of crits. Damn, look at this. Barely getting the thresholds. At least next turn we'll have it. Who's coming out? Lando. There we go. Let's get some protection back. Good timing for that. Because that can do some damage, as you could see. Good timing for that. Our Y-Wing was getting a little low there. It's a very good defensive, annoying fleet. Especially with all that protection up. It's wild. Save Marauder for last, I guess. Well, they have foresight, so I'd rather just go here. Marauder can hit very hard when it's the final ship. Okay. Let's just do that to put our ships under stealth and get some reinforcement, whatever it's called. Reinforced hull. A little bit longer of a Marauder battle than normal. There we go. Alright, took a little bit of time. It's going to be a solid 77. Can't complain about that. That leaves one final fleet. And just going to do the starting 3. And then it's going to be a waiting game. I'm definitely predicting it's an L. There's simply no way, with 2 drops like that, with the amount I brought on offense, that it's going to go my way. Unless, miraculously, Hondo, Ahsoka, and Rey can do things that I haven't seen them do all season long. I simply cannot picture it. I think they're going to score a 20-85. That's my prediction. They're going to score a 20-85. I don't know if I isolated the right target. I'm not even paying attention that much. That's nice. Gotta go for some healing. I think you go down the bombs. Yep. Alright, do not steal banners on him. What you obviously are doing. It's gonna be a 75. Yep, that's not good. Not good. So 75. It's not going to be a good score. It's going to be 2060 or 2050. 2053. Yep. Not good. So, I predict 2085 for my opponent. I think what I regret, if I had to go back and do anything different, would have done Stranger Maul on Rey. And honestly, I was going to drop against Great Mothers anyway, because I probably would have done Sith Eternal Bane no matter what. Nothing was going to stop me from changing that. It's a 93% win rate. You guys saw the deal. 93%. So, it did not work out for us today. I have to rely on these front teams to do it for me. I need 2 drops. And it's probably not going to happen, but it's okay. It's very tough competition. You have to change it up. I have to try to change up my strat. And it did not work out for me today, but I'll let you guys know soon. The reason why I attacked early because I want to stream soon, and it's a beautiful day out. I want to be outside, so I did attack early. Hopefully, I get the win, but not the end of the world if we don't. But we'll catch you guys in a couple seconds. Alright, Knights, I'm about to go out with some friends for a dinner and a movie, and I wanted to catch this recording right before going out, and there's 10 minutes left of the Grand Arena. I knew it was going to happen. It was an L. I was off by my prediction by 5. They blew through my board, fully expected with the amount of offense I brought. I fudged up. I 100% fudged up. But no matter what, even if I did Stranger Maul on that front team, the highlight for this run is going to be Night Sister Spirit one-shotting Bane and Sith Eternal. A marquee, elite marquee team taking out a Galactic Legend and a Conquest unit just like that on a buff on a basic Kron with a little bit of critical damage. That's all it took. That is it. How insane are Great Mothers in Spirit? By far one of the best teams in this game. One of the best free-to-play games, one of the best free-to-play teams in this game is what I'm trying to say. No, I'm not advocating to nerf them. I'm just showcasing how powerful they are, and Night Sister Spirit is a little bit over the top. But even with that, it was going to be a hardcore efficiency match. 2090 is almost virtually perfect. I had to step up my game. Did not pay off for me on this round. So that means we were 4-4 for the season, which is not the end of the world. If I get a win, we did our job. If I lose the next round, we're going to not have the best season. So, but it happens. 5-4, 4-5, 6-3, 7-2. These happen, so no need to get discouraged. Winning and losing is a part of the game. You have to accept it and learn from your mistakes. So, didn't work out for me today, but hopefully you guys still enjoyed this video as much as I did. Even though we lost, it was still a fun time. So if you did, leave a like, comment down below, subscribe for more content, and to support your boy Vex. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. May the Force be with you all. Peace.